Why hello everybody and welcome back to Dinosaur King World Championship 7 Round 2, and we are concluding Round 2 today, and we have got all these 14 matches for you to tuck into. So you can see some of our standout matches. We have Maastrichtian going up against XenoSlickGoku. We have Black Beauty taking on Diddy Darius. Both of them two looking to bounce back after disappointment in Round 1. We have Asta versus Moloch Horridus. We have a rematch from last year, I believe, and I think the year before as well. We have taking on LPGozzzi. And we also have some newcomers looking for their first wins of the tournament. And speaking of newcomers, up first we are going to see Meiling versus Kinzo Ushiromiya. Okie dokie, in the red corner for Meiling we have got Syntheosaurus. Look, they didn't have the best time in round 1. They did lose their match 2-0, so looking for a bit of a bounce back here. But in the blue corner, representing Kinzo Ushiromiya, we have Super Alio Remus. Awaken mode on 2. Kinzo, though they actually kicked off this whole tournament with a 2-0 defeat against Martin Soto. So I'm sure they'll be looking to bounce back as well. Watch this end of the draw now. We haven't had a draw yet. We have over 50 matches. We haven't had a draw yet in this tournament. And funny enough, I think at this stage last year, I think we had about 3 draws. But yeah, draws are incredibly rare in these matches, especially with random number generation and such. Last year, I think, was definitely an anomaly. But anyway, back to this match, and that is a tie, and that is a chance missed to land an Emerald Garden. Oh, but Syntheosaurus does respond from that with a crit. Right, now it's time for some Awaken action. Elemental Fusion! Oh, but Syntheosaurus gets the crit. A chance missed for Kinzo there. I mean, to be fair to Kinzo, they didn't have a good matchup against Martin Soto, so that's probably one of the reasons why they did lose 2-0 in that match. But, well, they're not having it their way again at the minute. It is all Meiling. Okay, up next for Kinzo Ushiromiya, we have Simultaneous. Go on, Kinzo. You can do this. Bounce back. Don't lose 2-0. Again. There's a 5. Oh, getting sick of this crit. Come on, give Kinzo a hit, man. Give him a scissors. Come on. Okay, it's a tie. Oh, it's a green impulse. I'd say a tie's not too bad because the Simultaneous is charge type, but the Syntheosaurus does have green impulse, which happens to be his crit. And yeah, it is looking ever so likely that it is going to be a 2-0 victory for Meiling. And yeah, oh my god, wow. Crit after crit after crit, and it is a 2-0 victory for Meiling, and Kinzo Ushiromiya is yet again suffering a 2-0 defeat. But Meiling does get their first win of the tournament, so we will clap to that. Right, next match now. Right then, in the red corner for SilverKNIGHTS we got Joboria. SilverKNIGHTS suffered an agonising defeat in round 1 against Dino Hug. It was pretty close. Well, we didn't see a Hydro Cutter in that match, but maybe we'll see it in this one. Anyway, in the blue corner, representing Gold, we have got Stegosaurus. Gold started off their campaign with a win against Time in round 1. A timely win that was. And if they can go 2-0 here and get a win against SilverKNIGHTS, that does bolster their credentials for a possible top 16 finish. I mean, look, there's a long way to go yet, but starting 2-0 in this tournament is always always ideal in your chances of doing well in this tournament. Well, that's a good hit from Silver Knights. That's a crit. I do feel Silver Knight does have the slight advantage in this match. The Pentaceratops going up against the Ampulosaurus. That could be the matchup. And it really does depend on how this matchup here goes. If the Stegosaurus can get a lead, get some hits on the Pentaceratops with the type advantage that the Stegosaurus has, this match could be gold for the taking. But so far, it is one hit apiece. Another time. Oh, hello, hello, hello. It's Ocean Panic time. Now, the shockwave effect might apply here. Doesn't always with Ocean Panic. Oh, look at it. He looks so fat under the water. The bloated Stegosaur. Oh, and it doesn't. So he doesn't get the shockwave effect. Unfortunate there for Silver Knights. And Stegosaurus responding with a hit. Attack boost going to max up as well. That means one hit and the Joboria will go down. Ooh, but it is Joboria getting the hit. The Stegosaurus is going to go down. And crucially, Silver Knights is going to be in front. Well, unfortunately for gold there, they're not going to have the chance to hit the Pentaceratops with some Stego moves. They're going to have to count on Ampulosaurus to do it. And yeah, it's got all water moves as well, which does complicate things. However, the Futaba Cannon, the Hydro Cutter aren't in effect straight away. Hydro Cutter gets triggered after a loss. Futaba Cannon gets triggered after a win. There is that saving grace for gold, but well, none of it matters until the Joboria is taken care of. Oh, that's a heroic buffed hit! Not what you want if you're gold, but exactly what you want if you're Silver Knights. Leave the Pentaceratops with as little to do as possible. And that's going to really complicate things for gold now. Can't even count on a tie anymore. But they will get the crit and they will finish off the Joboria and they will level things up. But Silver Knights definitely now has the upper hand. Because up next for them we got Pentaceratops. It's got elemental power as well, I believe. Yes, it does. At the minute, I feel like this is now Silver Knight's match to lose. Okay, there's a height. This will be interesting. Let's see how much damage this Hydro Cutter does. Now, Ampulosaurus being Hunter type, I don't think it's going to matter here because it's got less HP than the Pentaceratops. Modest damage done there. Now, the good thing is it does get rid of that Hydro Cutter as well, so that might help out gold in the long run, but this is definitely helping gold. Ampulosaurus getting hits off on the Pentaceratops, chipping away at its HP. Oh, but the counter blitz getting triggered there. That could be big for Silver Knights. Well, he doesn't need the counter blitz. He gets the crit anyway. Elemental power. That's going to really make things tough for gold. But I would still say 2 shots from the Ampulosaurus will be enough. The Pentaceratops only needs 1. And that's going to be the one that gets it. There's the hit. I don't know what the hell that sentence was, but there we go. There's the hit from Pentaceratops. And it is going to be Silver Knights getting their first win of the tournament. And gold, unfortunately, a valiant effort there, but just didn't do enough damage in the end. Right then, next match now. Okie dokie, in the red corner, representing Spy, we have got Super Monolophosaurus, Awaken Mode on 3. And well, Super Monolophosaurus was in super form in round 1 against Paleoolophus, getting the 2-0 victory. And Spy will be looking to make it 2 wins out of 2. Which would represent a very good start for our newcomer. However, in the blue corner for Static Kyoryu, we have got Baryonyx. Now, Static Kyoryu, on the other hand, did suffer defeat against Ibuki Sayuka in round 1. And I'm sure they'll be looking to bounce back here with a win. Look, a 2-0 win start would be a good... It's always a good start, no matter who you're up against. But it would be a very good start for Spy. But against 2 newcomers. Well, so far, Static Kyoryu's going to get the first shot. Badoosh. Well, if you're Static Kyoryu, I think if they win, I think you take a 1-1. A defeat against Ibuki and then winning against Spy would not be the worst start in the world. So yeah, a lot to play for these two. Oh, Molophosaurus gets his first shot of the match. Ah, wow, very little damage done. I think this Barry is defense type. No, waiting mode is on 3, I'm pretty sure. Tie. Oh, that's another hit for the Molophosaurus. It's a Mayfly, and it is going to be awakening time for the little fella. Oh, okay, but Baryonyx does survive, which could be crucial here. Because he can eat up this awakened hit, which protects Static Kyoryu's second dinosaur. Oh, hang on, the random number generator is dying. Hey, finally! Okay, so that's a 2, and that's a 4, and Molophosaurus is gonna get... No, I don't want to go live. And Molophosaurus is gonna get the hit, which is not the worst thing in the world for Static Kyoryu, because it stops him getting the Molophosaurus from getting a chance of an awakened hit on this Albertosaurus, which is, well, coming in next. But yeah, Static Kyoryu does need to get the next hit here. Even though he's got type advantage over the Molophosaurus, he doesn't want to get hit by it. And as for Spy, another solid start again, and another solid showing from the Molophosaurus. And it's gonna get a crit! But yeah, again, type advantage there, helping out the Albertosaurus. Oh. Molophosaurus gonna do it again? It's just gonna sweep? No, it's not. And we are gonna see Spy's second dino, which is a very interesting one. So yeah, you can see coming in next for Spy, we got Eoraptor, which is a very interesting choice for this tournament. Okay, it's turned into Styracosaurus. Well, we'll see how it performs. We all know with Eoraptor, his attack stats are very low, his technique is off the charts, and it's not the most resilient. So it's a big gamble to use Eoraptor in this tournament format, in my opinion. Right. Okay, that's a crit. What is it? Oh, it's a stun dash. Hey, slippy, slip, slip, slap. Oh, he freaking killed it! Oh, never mind. It is going to be a win for Spy, and they make it 2 out of 2. And Static Kyoryu still searching for their first win. Well, right, next match now. Okie dokie, in the blue-red corner for Navi, we got Fukuiraptor. Navi with probably the most unique team in this tournament in terms of dinosaur choices. Although, they didn't get off to a winning start against Asta. The Black T-Rex proving too powerful, but the Fukuiraptor definitely showed what it can do. Right, in the blue corner, for Engineer Gaming, we have got Acrocanthosaurus. Now, Engineer Gaming suffered a shock defeat against ChatGPT in round 1 and looking to bounce back here. Now, I do think they got the upper hand in this match. With this matchup, with the Acrocanthosaurus will have the type advantage over that Fukui Raptor. He's got the Dinotector in second. I think Engineer Gaming is a favourite here. But as I said, the Fukui Raptor had a very good showing against Asta, even though it got beaten. Okay, there's a hit from the Acro. I need a drink. I need a cough. Still clearing my gobber. Yes, it's a good start from Engineer Gaming thus far. Fukui Raptor yet to get a hit. I say that and it gets a hit. But again, with the type disadvantage, this hit's not going to do too much damage to the Acro. Let's have a look. Oh wow, minimal damage from that ninja attack. The Fukui Raptor needs a crit, ideally. But Engineer Gaming is not going to give him one. And now, the tag team is in effect. So the next hit that Fukui Raptor does get, if it gets one... Oh, and it is going to get one, and it would have been a crit. But the Papasaurus is going to come in and put a stop to that crit. We have to say, we are all square at this minute. And Acrocanthosaurus failing to take advantage of the type advantage it does have. These chip hits are doing the job for Navi so far. But, as I say, how long can you keep this up before the Acro gets a hit? Oh, look at that! It's a crit from the Fukui Raptor, and down goes Acrocanthosaurus, and now all of a sudden, we're in a very interesting scenario, because up next for Engineer Gaming, it is Parasaurolophus Dinotector. It is rock type as well, so it is going to go for rock, which leaves it vulnerable to a possible crit from the Fukui Raptor. Big game changer that could be. Oh, but Engineer Gaming does get the hit. That could be a crucial skydive. That's probably going to be the end of Fukui Raptor here. But yet again, Fukui Raptor having a strong showing for Navi. And yeah, there it is. But again, I think if you're Navi, this isn't the worst scenario. The Acrocanthosaurus didn't do too much. Fukui Raptor had another solid showing. Right, up next for Navi we got Ablesaurus with no fire moves. Definitely a very unique choice. But yeah, there we go, that rock effect really benefiting Engineer Gaming there. Right. I still feel with the Dinotector they do have the upper hand, but again, you have to say, this has been an impressive showing from Navi so far. Oh, the Dinotector bar's getting full. These ties are racking it up, and that's a hit. Another skydive from Engineer Gaming. It's going to be Dinotector time, and now I feel Engineer Gaming definitely has the upper hand in this match. Despite being on the back foot for most of it. Those ties filled up the Dinotector bar. And it is going to be Dinotector time. Dinotector on! Boosh! Alright, here we go. That was a 1. Oh, Ablesaurus gets a crit. That could be a huge crit. It's a power drain. We are at an interesting crossroads in this match. Oh, look at that! Well, that's losing bonus point secured at least. Oh, it's disaster for Engineer Gaming! And it's Navi that's going to get their first win of the tournament. And Engineer Gaming, yet again, licking the wounds of defeat. in a match where I would probably have said they were the favourite. And Navi's enigmatic, crazy team cooks. Absolutely cooks. Right, next match now. Alright then, in the red corner for the Pivar, we have got Joe Boria. The Pivar suffered round 1 defeat against Dino Hunter. Looking for some bounce back ability here. Yeah. Right, in the blue corner for Madotsuki, we have got Super Monolophosaurus. Awaken mode on 2, I believe. Yes, they're one of the few teams in this tournament that do have 2 super dinosaurs as a setup. Madotsuki also searching for their first win of the tournament after suffering defeat in round 1 against Taishan Johnny. Oh, okay, that's Pivar getting the first hit. The tie bomb's going to come in. That's going to be a heroic buffed hit as well. Tie bomb. No Dino Illusion. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't have it. One of the few wind dinosaurs that doesn't have Dino Illusion. Ooh, but what it is going to have is a hit, a Tornado Toss, and it's going to be Awakening time. Boosh! Elementor, Fusion! Can they get this hit? Oh, that's a tie. The tie bomb's going to go off, but a tie's not too bad here. But yeah, you can barely see it. The amount of aura coming out of it, but unfortunately for Madotsuki, the Pivar gets the hit, a tie bomb and a recovery to come as well. A big hit in the context of this match this could be for the Pivar. And with that tie bomb, a tie will take out the Monolophosaurus. But Joe Boria need no tie because he gets the hit anyway. A chance missed for Madotsuki there. And they paid the price. Right then, up next for Madotsuki we got a Super Metaborasaurus. Again, Awaken mode on 2. At least I hope it's Awaken mode on 2. I'm going to feel really stupid if it's not. But no, I'm pretty sure it's 2. I mean, a lot of these guys have it on 2. Well, 2 or not, they need to get rid of this Joe Boria. Okay, that's a tie. No Ocean Panic, no Green Impulse. Oh, that's not good. That's a crit. A tie bomb as well. Massive hit coming from the Joe Boria. It's going to be a water sword. The Pivar bouncing back in style at the minute and looking likely. Yeah, looking. Wow, that is a crap ton of damage. That wasn't even a heroic buff. Yeah, it's looking more and more likely that the Pivar is going to get their first win of this tournament. Although, Metaborasaurus has got a little bit of. Got something to say about that there. Getting a hit. Elementor, Fusion. Wow, it's a long shot for Madotsuki. Okay, they do get the awakened hit. But again, I don't think Pivar's going to care at this point because Metaborasaurus will lose half its HP. Well, what's left of it. And that means that a tie is probably going to do it. Right, up next for the Pivar, we got Saurolophus. Well, it doesn't need to do anything here, it just needs to land some form of damage, whether it be a tie or a hit, and the Pivar will secure the victory. As for Madotsuki, a little fight back here, but I fear it's going to be a bit too little too late. Although, the saving grace for Madotsuki, the tie bomb is gone. And that tie there would have won it for Pivar. And Madotsuki getting another hit on the board. Well, I tell you what, they're going down fighting, and I'll give them props for that. Oh, if only that was the awakened hit. then things could have been really interesting. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Oh no, I thought it was a power drain. It's not, it's a stomping hammer. This Metabotosaurus is really putting up a fight. Refusing to die. And all of a sudden... Suddenly, this match isn't looking so comfortable for Pivar. Okay, now it is. Just as I say that, there's the kill shot. Metabotosaurus, despite a defiant effort, does go down eventually, and the Pivar is going to get win number 1. And as for Madotsuki, their search for their first ever win at my tournament goes on. But I tell you what, I'll give them props. They put up a good fight at the end. Right, next match now. Alright, in the red corner for Izayoi Yukari, we have got Maiasora, the Blitz type Maiasora. Yeah, they'll go for the 2 Blitz crits. So I just think I might have mixed the usernames up because it's very similar. Right, in the blue corner for Yukari Yakumo, we have got the Utahraptor. Now, I feel like Yukari Yakumo does have the upper hand in this match, with this matchup. They both got armor dinosaurs in second, but I feel like the Utahraptor Maiasora matchup is the key matchup here. And for that reason, I do think Yukari Yakumo does have the upper hand over Izayoi Sakuya. Right, because this Maiasora is Blitz, it is going to go for 2 crits, which does leave it vulnerable to the Utahraptor crit. Oh, just like that! And it's the Air Raid Storm as well, so better get ready. That's the danger of using a Blitz type. Sometimes you do leave yourself open to getting critted yourself. And that's exactly what has happened to Izayoi Sakuya. Wow, that was a really easy one. Not a good start, but a very good start for Yukari Yakumo. Now, Izayoi Sakuya did defeat Conciliatory Past in the first round. They got off to a winning start. Whereas Yukari Yakumo got defeated by Rayborn. Right, Blitz crit number 2 now. Is he going to get it? Are they going to get this one off? They are. And it's going to be a move block as well, which does stir things up. Look at that! Big shot from the Maya. Right, whereas we were now. Okay, well, it's a crit, so it's still going to be lethal, so it didn't matter anyway. And just like that, the Maiasora is gone. Right, up next, for Izayoi Sakuya, we have got Armatus. Now, the advantage they do have is that they do have more of a chance of getting off the Spectral Armor than Yukari Yakumo does getting off the Dino Tector, because Armatus, in theory, will need more hits. It'll need 2 hits to get rid of the Utahraptor, for instance, and if the Dino Illusion gets triggered, it'll be free. So maybe they can use that to their advantage, as we have seen in previous matchups, when an Armored Dinosaur comes in second, but unfortunately the Dino Illusion did not get triggered. And yeah, just like that, Izayoi Sakuya leveling the score. Shikey. Right, up next for Yukari Yakumo, we have got Tank Dino Tector. Now, what's interesting here, we've got 2 Earth types. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. The Maiasora is gone, the Utahraptor is gone. We are pretty much all square, but I will say, as I said, because the Armatus did get those 2 hits, I feel like maybe the scales have tipped slightly in favour of Izayoi Sakuya. But again, that can all change. If Tank gets 2 consecutive hits, all of a sudden, they are pretty much level. And then the momentum is back with Yukari Yakumo. But look at this, another spike arrows coming from Armatus. Right in the throat. Oh, that was horrific. Earth barrier as well. That's a good earth barrier, that. Oh, that was horrific. Oh my god, it's going to happen again. Oh, this is R-rated spike arrows. Can you imagine if they made Dinosaur King but R-rated? Oh, I went under the chin this time. Well, under the chin or not, look at the damage done. And you have to say now, for certain, Izayoi Sakuya has the upper hand. Oh, and it's going to be Spectral Armor time. Yakumo! Well, any hit from Armatus would have ended this match because Tank is on such low health. But remember, Armatus still has the protection of the Earth Barrier, not even going to need it. That hit's going to do it. Is a Spectral Stinger to finish Tank off and give Izayoi Sakuya another win in this tournament. Boosh! Badoosh! And yeah, another solid victory there for the newbie. And you'd have to say a 2-0 start for our newcomer is a very promising start. As for Yukari Yakumo, the search for their first ever win goes on. Right, next match now. Right then, in the red corner for Maastrichtian, we have got Brontekins. Well, unsurprisingly, Maastrichtian looking to make it 2 wins out of 2 so far, after claiming a dominant win over Iron Dan in round 1. In the blue corner for XenoSlickGoku, we have Irritator. Xeno was not so fortunate in their matchup against Foolscap Hamato. It didn't quite happen for them in round 1, looking to bounce back. A tough spot for them to be in though. Trying to bounce back against one of the top seeded teams in this tournament, in my opinion. But, you know, stranger things have happened in this tournament. And, well, freaking Black Beauty's already lost. So we'll see what happens. Oh, and it is Irritator getting the first shot of the match, a tie bomb. Badoosh. It could come down to Brontekins and Iokarkira, but yeah, very little damage done. Brontekins really is a health tank, isn't it? But it is Irritator getting the hits. This is a good start from Xeno. Double tie bomb. Maastrichtian yet to get going. Oh, and that tie is going to take out the 2 tie bombs. And look at this from Xeno. What a start. Brontekins on the brink. Oh, but Maastrichtian gets his first shot of the match. A light recovery to come as well. Good shot there. Oh, hello. A shockwave as well. Just like that. Just like that. How quickly things can change. Which means Maastrichtian will be going for rock. Oh, it's another hit. Just like that. And oh, yeah, wow. And the bar's almost full as well, which is not good for Xeno. Right, up next for XenoSlickGoku, we've got Omega Iokarkira. It's probably going to need 2 hits to take out the Brontekins. Or maybe a tie and a hit will do it, because it only has 1 fire move. Yeah, actually I think the rock hit might do it, the tail smash. But yeah, Maastrichtian really coming back into this after kind of a sluggish start. We'll see what happens. Oh, there's another hit. And it's going to be Spectral Armor coming as well. Well, here we go. Well, it looked like a promising start from XenoSlickGoku, but Maastrichtian really has turned this match around. done a 180 and is now on top and could win this match with one more hit. Oh, it's a tie. Oh, Xeno is clinging on. Oh, he gets the hit. A chance missed for Maastrichtian. Brontekins is going to go down. Oh, that could be a massive hit from XenoSlickGoku there. And it keeps them alive. And it brings them right back into this. Right, up next for Maastrichtian, we've got Stegosaurus. And I feel that was a chance missed. And we've seen it before in these tournaments. You don't take your chance to win, you are going to get punished. That could be, like, that's the biggest hit of this match so far. Uh-oh. Hang on, I better pause. Like, don't understate how massive that hit was. Ah, there we go, a 4. Oh, that's going to be a crit for Maastrichtian. Stegosaurus hits really hard, just like that. Maastrichtian regaining his control over this match. Oh, but Xeno is not defeated yet. A tail smash coming in with the attack buff as well. This is going to do damage. Oh, it's a bit glitchy then in the background. Oh, hello. That's a flare sword. And look at this. This match is going to the wire, folks. Is that going to drop Steg's health in the red? Yes, it is. Now things get interesting. And it's Xeno that gets it. No, the Dino Stuffer. The Dino Stuffer is going to stop that hit. No hit, no crit for you. Dino Stuffer, a clutch Dino Stuffer there, stopping Maastrichtian from losing, stopping Xeno from getting the win. Oh, it's a tie. Oh, look at this. The tie recovery effect. And it's Maastrichtian gets the hit. And Xeno comes agonizingly short. And Maastrichtian clings on to get the win. And oh my goodness, that was a hard fought win. Because Xeno put up one hell of a fight. But Xeno will get a losing bonus point, which is the least they deserve. Honestly, at one point, I thought that was going to end in a draw. We were going to have our first draw of the tournament. That has to be match of the tournament so far. Absolutely mental. Right, next match now. Right then, in the red corner for Shy Guy, we have got Irritator. Shy Guy coming off the back of an agonizingly close defeat against LPGozzzi. Although that was a pretty good match. In the blue corner, representing Slitherwing, we have got Isosaurus. Slitherwing got off to a winning start in round 1 against Bellatrix. Our newcomer looking to make it 2 out of 2. Now, I did point out Slitherwing as one of the newbies to watch. And, well, we'll see if they live up to that tag. And if they a win here, and they certainly would be living up to that tag. You know what else I'd like? If the random number generator would give me a number. Ah, there we go. 5. And 6. So it is Isosaurus going to get the first shot. It's going to be a tragedy of the sphere. Badoosh. Oh, wow. Oh, loads of damage. It just took half his health. Man, Isosaurus is underrated in terms of how hard it actually hits. You know, when you think about it, everyone just talks about the no technique, the high defensive resilience it has, but man, people underrate how hard Isosaurus actually does hit. Badoosh, badoosh, But there is an Ocean Panic coming from the Irritator. And an actual Shockwave effect. So you know what that means? That means Irritator is going to be going for the crit. And getting the crit. Oh, but the Dino Stuffer is going to come in and put a stop to that crit. No crit for you. Oh, there's a hit. A tie bomb incoming. Not doing too much damage to the Isosaurus, that though. I mean, look at the difference. The Irritator's got, well, minus the Dino Stuffer, 2 hits. To Isosaurus is 1. Although one of those hits was Ocean Panic, to be fair. Oh, that's going to be a big crit. That's going to do it. That should knock out the Irritator, and it does. Attack boost going to max up as well. Right, now things get a little bit interesting, because up next for Shy Guy we've got Styracosaurus. Now Styracosaurus is going to have type advantage over the Isosaurus, so getting rid of it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. But ideally they don't want to get hit by it. Oh, that's a hit. That's not good. Oh, that's another hit. Slitherwing well on top in this match. Look at that! And yet the strength buff there making a difference. This Isosaurus is not super defense type. It is strength type. And look at this all of a sudden. Isosaurus absolutely mopping up. And that tie's going to do it! That's going to do it! It's going to be a 2-0 victory for the newbie Slitherwing. And they will be 2-0 in this tournament. And Shy Guy's search for their first win of the tournament goes on. But they do get a decent amount of battle points in defeat. Right, next match now. Right then, in the red corner, for Foolscap Hamato, we have got Alpha Acrocanthosaurus. Foolscap Hamato, fresh off the back of an impressive victory in round 1 against XenoSlickGoku, looking to make it 2 out of 2. And this Alpha Acrocanthosaurus absolutely cooked in round 1. But in the blue corner, representing Toramaru Shou, we have got Metriacanthosaurus. Toramaru Shou, our newcomer, still searching for their first win of the tournament. They did suffer defeat in round 1 against Herbert Ludwig. This thing is Lucky 7 type. But we'll see if luck is on Toramaru's side. Oh, it's going to be a crit. And that, my friends, is going to be a fire... Oh, no, it's not. It's a freaking Crimson Flame. Well, it's going to be a big start from Toramaru Shou regardless. Finish. And just the start you want. Oh, no. Wow, that was a decent hit there. Half the Acro's health. Oh, that's a tie. It's going to trigger the Burning Dash. Another tie. This is a solid start from our newcomer. Oh, that's going to be another one. Another Crimson Flame coming from Toramaru Shou. And that is going to surely take out the Acrocanthosaurus. Well, it definitely will. And this has been an impressive start from Toramaru Shou so far. And Foolscap Hamato yet to get going here. Right, up next for Foolscap Hamato, we've got a Baryonyx. Now, it'll have type advantage over that Metriacanthosaurus, so that will help. As long as they don't get hit by a Crimson Flame. and having all water moves helps as well. So Foolscap Hamato may be behind in this match, but I don't think that's going to last. Who knows, it might last. Another tie. Oh, that's the crit. That's going to be a big shot. Oh, hello. What have we got here? Oh, it's an Aqua Javelin, and just like that, Metriacanthosaurus biting the dust. Foolscap Hamato getting their first shot of the match, and it's a lethal one. Well, just like that. Right, up next for Toramaru Shou, we got Super Brachioceratops, Awaken Mode on 2. And now all of a sudden, they do have type advantage with this little fella. So type advantage and the possibility of an awakened hit. Can Toramaru Shou take advantage of that? At least I don't have to hit the bloody button on 7 anymore. That was a 1. Ooh, Baryonyx getting the next hit though. That's a water sword, but again the type disadvantage is going to limit the damage. Right. It's going to trigger the Gatling Spark, which could come in handy with the Awaken mode to come soon. But can Brachioceratops get to that Awaken mode? The answer is yes, and he's going to get there with a Lightning Strike. Now, with the Awaken mode, Toramaru Shou definitely has the upper hand now. A tie will be enough to take up the Barry. Can they get this win? Yes, they can! It's going to be a win, and a win in style with a Gatling Spark. And Toramaru Shou is going to get their first ever win at my tournament. Bouncing back from defeat in round 1 and an impressive victory. But you have to say, most of the work... Actually, no, I think the work was split. Metriacanthosaurus did his job. Brachioceratops did his job. That was very much a team performance from Toramaru Shou. And a good clump of points as well. Right, next match now. Alright then, in the red corner, representing Black Beauty, we have got Diceratops. Black Beauty suffered a kind of disappointing round 1 defeat against Kajun, although it was close. Sugoi looking to bounce back here. But in the blue corner for Diddy Darius, we have got Therizinosaurus. Now Diddy Darius suffered again, like Black Beauty, a disappointing round 1 defeat against Steel Mason. Honestly, this, if I was doing main events, this would have been the main event of this round. This is probably the standout tie of this round. And there's even more, it feels like there's even more at stake because they both lost in round 1. Our current champ, Black Beauty, going up against our former champ, Diddy Darius. And it is Diddy Darius getting the opening crit. Like, this is such a tough one to call. I mean, Diddy Darius, especially last year, they had a really rough tournament last year. And they've not had the kindest of starts either. Oh, Black Beauty responding with a crit of their own. Oh, there's power drain. Got to get ready to get the Shuckies. A recovery as well. Well, just like that, Black Beauty flipping the match 180, taking the lead. Oh, but the fairy getting that hit. Now the fairy has all secret moves, none of which have been triggered yet. Ah, there we go, there's one. Okay, oh wow, it's all about the crits so far. Another crit coming from the Diceratops. So that's 2 crits apiece from both of our combatants. But with the recoveries, that will, you know, Black Beauty will extend its lead here. Let's see if Diddy Darius can land a big shot here. Oh, he can't, and the fairy is going to go down. And Black Beauty is going to have a sizable lead. And for Diddy Darius, is it unraveling again? Right, up next for Diddy Darius, we got Tank. well, like, it has been an even match. You know, I think, like I said, both of them have got, like, crits off. Both of them have got the same number of hits. But the difference is those two recoveries, which is why Black Beauty has the lead that they have. Tie. And this Diceratops is tie defense type, so multiple ties like this are not going to damage it and are exactly what Black Beauty wants. Oh, that's another hit. Okay, yeah, I mean, the super defensive resilience of Tank is going to help there, but Diddy Darius needs to land some shots in this match. Okay, there's a hit, and it is going to be a light recovery as well. Good shot from Tank. Oh, and an Earth Barrier as well. That's precisely the hit Diddy Darius needed. That will slow Black Beauty down, definitely. Oh, well, it is a power drain, but remember, light recovery is maxed up, so there will be no more recoveries for the Diceratops. Because it does cap out at 2. Okay, so yeah, I think Earth Barrier did affect that, definitely. God, I bet Diddy Darius is sick to death of these freaking power drains. Oh, hello, it's a sand trap, and that sand trap is going to be lethal for the Diceratops. So Diceratops is going to go down. Badoosh. Both of these two really slugging it out at the minute. Dino Slash. Right, up next for Black Beauty, we've got Ace Dino Tector. And I think we could be in for another slugfest here because we got, well, the Earth Barrier hasn't been activated yet, but it'll most likely be activated if and when Diddy Darius gets another hit. But Ace also has the Dino Illusion and the Light Recovery. And Archaeopteryx Charm is going to counter that Sand Trap. So again, we could be in for an absolute slugfest. Or Black Beauty will just get consecutive hits and win the match now. But wow, that's... Actually, I'd probably say they'll need another 2 hits to get the win here. Unless they get a crit. Oh, but Diddy Darius is having none of that. A light recovery coming in, but that is going to be it for light recovery for Tank. An Earth Barrier as well. And an Earth Barrier as well. Diddy Darius getting the Earth Barrier. That's going to really slow Black Beauty. Ow. I just hit my bed. Oh, that hurt. But anyway, that's going to slow Black Beauty down. Well, ties don't really help either of our guys. If anything, it helps Black Beauty because they got the tie defense that Ace is, and they got the Archaeopteryx Charm to remove the debuffing effect of the Sand Trap. If Diddy Darius gets off Sand Trap, and there's a light recovery there. The Earth Barrier is gone. Ooh, but Tank gets a crit. Okay, no Earth Barrier though. That could be costly. Tell you what, this has been a really intriguing contest, but I think it's going to be Black Beauty taking the spoils. Yep, there it is. That's the KO shot. And our champ Black Beauty gets win number 1. And, you know, despite a really, really good mat fight again from Diddy Darius, but those recoveries definitely made the difference. Of course, you could say it helped for both of them because Diddy would have lost sooner. 133 though, I think that's a bit harsh for Diddy Darius, but there we go. Right, next match now. Right then, in the red corner for the champions team, we have got Parasaurolophus. Champions team got off to a winning start against the newcomer, the Outlaw, in round 1, looking to make it 2 out of 2. Which, I mean, I'm just going to be biased here. I hope they don't win. I don't want either bot team to make it to that last 16 round. I mean, if they get to the last 32 round, sorry. If they get to the last 32 playoff round and lose, then I'm fine with that. But ideally, I don't want them to make it. But anyway, but I don't want them to be like free wins for you guys. Anyway, in the blue corner, For Power 214, we got Lillian Sturnus. Now, Power 214 did suffer defeat in round 1 against another newcomer in Swift Wyvern. Well, they obviously got the type advantage here, and I think they got the type advantage over Rugots as well with the T-Rex. So, I do feel like this is a good opportunity here for Power 214 to get their first win. And this Lillian Sturnus is heroic type as well, so that Scissors is going to do more damage. But this Parasaurolophus is super resilient. Oh, and you're about to see why. That's a crit. Oh, a crikey, look at that. Massive hit from the Para. Now again, it's only the Metal Wing, so the type disadvantage might not be too significant here. Super dive. Badoosh. Oh wow, minimal damage. Lillian Sturnus doesn't hit very hard. I think it is like the weakest hitting wind dinosaur. But if it gets off a crit with a 2-up or a dive, it could do a lot more damage. And that crit is going to be buffed with the type advantage as well. This is going to be a massive hit from the Lillian Sturnus on this Para. Oh, I freaking killed it! I tell you what, that was a big hit. Fair dues to the little guy. Right then, up next for the champions team, we got Rugops. It's not warning type, so luckily for the champions team, given how the tournament has gone for everyone that has used a warning type dinosaur in their team. No, I'm sure those guys' luck will turn. Okay, that was a 6. Yeah, come on. And that is also a 6, and that is a tie. And this thing does have Move Breaker as well, so it's going to nullify some Lillian Sturnus moves. Oh, but that's a big shot with the heroic buff as well. That's going to do a lot of damage. Is this going to be a 2-0 victory for Power 214? Oh, it's going to... yeah, I think that's it. The 2-bucks to a dive. The Mayfly is going to come in with the heroic buff. It's going to do lethal damage to the Rugops. 2-bucks for a dive is not even going to be needed here. It is going to be a 2-0 victory for Power 214, and they get their first ever win at my tournament. So yeah, nicely done with the Lillian Sturnus, and they got a nice clump of whip points as well in victory. 705 points is a decent return in a win. A win which I felt they were going to get because they did really have the upper hand in this matchup, and it told. So yeah, nicely done. Next match now. Right then, in the red corner for Asta, we have got a Rhinoceratops. Asta enjoyed a fine start, getting a win over Navi in round 1, looking to make it 2 out of 2. Although, I think this is going to be a sterner test. Bum. Right, in the blue corner for Moloch Horridus, we have got Ampelosaurus. Now, I did say it would be a stern test, but there is an opportunity here with the Rhinoceratops this matchup. Moloch Horridus licking their wounds after suffering a defeat against Morsel in round 1. Oh, that's an ideal start for Asta. The type advantage is going to increase the damage, although a Rhinoceratops isn't the hardest hitting dinosaur in this game. Far from it. Oh, we got an ACT rocket. A fine start from Asta so far. We'll see how long it takes for it to land. Oh, he's going to land right away. Ah, there we go. There's a crit from the Ampelosaurus. And this crit is not bound by type disadvantage either, so it's going to do normal damage. And that is a lot of damage. Look at that. One hit from the Ampelosaurus, and it is all square. Okay, that's an Aqua Whip. Now again, the type disadvantage is going to limit the damage here. But Moloch Horridus coming right back into this. Type disadvantage? Not a problem. Not a problem for Ankylosaurus. And the Rhinoceratops is going to go down. I said this would be a sterner test for Asta. Right, up next for Asta, we got the big bad black T-Rex with his overwhelming power. Although, it is going to have type disadvantage against the Ankylosaurus, but it only has one fire move, and our fire move being Magma Blaster. I mean, let's be honest, the type disadvantage is irrelevant here. Any hit from this black T-Rex might be enough to take out the Ankylosaurus. Massive hits. Okay, that's a tie. Oh, black T-Rex took a lot of damage there. And yep, there it is. The Neck Crusher's going to come in. That's going to finish Ankylosaurus off. And we are level packing. Oh, and some elemental power shenanigans as well, which, well, is definitely going to help, because up next for Moloch Horridus, we have got a Frovinator. Now that I think about it, this is actually a very favourable matchup for Asta. I know I said this would be a stern test, but in reality, this is actually a favourable match. But you have to say, Moloch Horridus is dealing with it well so far, but yeah. We all know a big hit from the Black T-Rex can change all that. Oh, there's a big hit. That's going to max up the elemental power as well, which is going to limit the damage those wind moves can do. And it will also increase the damage the Magma Blaster can do should it get triggered. But at the minute, it is Asta landing the big shots. Wow, is this going to be another Black T-Rex sweep? Nope. Well, it's got the reform buff, but yeah, look at that. Now, the type disadvantage didn't even apply either because the Magma Blaster was not triggered, but now it has been triggered. So yeah, you're going to see the difference now in a minute. Wow. Okay, a Cyclone. Moloch Horridus not beaten yet. Oh, it's a tie, but the Cyclone allows the Frovinator to get the hit. It's going to be a stomp. What is this? A Stomping Hammer. That's a really good hit there from Moloch. A clever shot with the reform buff as well. Look at that! But the Deathfire has been triggered. I mean, it didn't matter because if the Black T-Rex gets a hit, it's going to kill it. Oh, it's going to be a Deathfire finish. Lethal finish from the Black T-Rex, and Asta clings on to get the win. But I tell you what, they were given a right good scare by the Frovinator. It put up a really good fight, but those elemental powers buffs definitely made a difference. And yeah, look at that. They only got 460 points in what I would have to describe as a favourable matchup. So a chance probably missed to get more points in their win there, but they did get the win nonetheless. As for Moloch Horridus, they do get the losing bonus point, and I kind of expected them to get more points in their defeat, but they'll take the losing bonus point nonetheless in a match that didn't favour them. Right then, next match now. Alright then, in the red corner for we have got Super Yukari, Awaken Mode on 2. Got off to a winning start in round 1. Looking to make it 2 out of 2. However, in the blue corner for LPGozzzi, we have got Super Ceratosaurus, Awaken Mode on 4. Gozzzi also looking to make it 2 out of 2 in this tournament so far, after beating Shy Guy in, well, coming from behind to beat Shy Guy. I suspect given this matchup, they're probably going to have to come from behind again if they want this win. The Yukari is going to be a big problem for this Ceratosaurus. But, if Gozzzi can survive past the Awaken mode of the Yukari, that does level things up, because the HP of the Yukari will be halved. So, It'll be an interesting turn of events, these first couple of moves. And it could dictate who wins this match. And that is a good start from Gozzzi, getting an opening shot with a Tapijara dive to come. But look at that, even without the type disadvantage, that's not a lot of damage. Oh, and look at this hit from the Eokark. Look how much damage that's going to do. Oh, but that's huge. That is huge. That Dino Illusion is massive because it is going to be a waiting time for the Eokark area. That Dino Illusion might possibly deny an awakened hit on the Ceratosaurus. So now if you're you want to tie. To get rid of the Ceratosaurus, to get rid of the Dino Illusion, and have a shot at Terry. Oh, they do get the hit. And that's exactly what Gozzzi wants. The Dino Illusion is going to go, and Dino Illusion serving its purpose. Right, that's thrice. And one more, and it'll be a waiting time for the Cerato. But there we go. That's gone exactly to plan if you're LPGozzzi. You got rid of that awaken mode for the Eokark, and its HP is halved, making it easier to take down. But Ceratosaurus, unfortunately for Gozzzi, is going to go down to this tie spam and will miss the chance of an awakened hit of his own. So with everything said and done, unsurprisingly, does have the lead. Right, up next for Gozzzi, we got Terry Dinotector. Now, this Terry Dinotector is Rock type, so it is going to open with Rock. So we'll see if that shakes things up. So Rock. Oh, but gets the hit. A Tapijara dive as well. Now these two did face off last year and did lose. So can they get their revenge? Can they even the score here? Okay, that's going to be curtains for Eokark area. But it served its purpose. Right then, up next for we got Takia. The big brainy one. It doesn't have any earth moves. One of the few earth dinosaurs. I think the only earth dinosaur in this whole tournament to not have any earth moves. Right, that's a 3. Oh, that's a tie. Oh, now the script has flipped. It's all Gozzzi with a tie attack this time. Oh, but it's Takia with the crit. And this Takia is attack type. That crit's going to do a lot of damage. The technique boost is going to come in. Can close this out? Oh, Gozzzi gets a hit on the board. That's going to make things interesting. A volcano burst to come as well. Oh, no, it's a flare sword, sorry. My mistake. It was either one or the other. Ooh, I love these matches. So fun. Oh, but it's getting the win. Is gonna get the shot, and is gonna claim victory over LPGozzzi, getting a bit of revenge for them being defeated by Gozzzi last year. And yeah, nicely done from her. A solid performance. Both dinosaurs performed a good amount of points, and they're looking good in this tournament. As for Gozzzi, they'll bounce back. It's not the end of the world. Right, now for our final match of round 2 and our final match of this session. Alright then, in the red corner for Roses of Death, we got a Yangchuangosaurus. Well, Roses of Death suffered defeat in round 1. Looking for their first win of the tournament. Although I don't think they played. I think they had a good showing in that defeat, though, to be fair. But in the blue corner for DiaSynapsid, we have got a Stegosaurus. DiaSynapsid also suffered defeat in round 1, courtesy of Yamazanadu, I believe. So both of these newcomers searching for their first wins. Now, this is a big match, I think, for these two. Because in round 3, Roses of Death will take on Dino Smash. And DiaSynapsid will take on our host, Stranger Gamer. And both of those guys are 0-2. So they'll be eager to win. So going into that those respective matchups with a win under your belt, I think is important. And it would not be an ideal spot for either of these two to be in, going 0-2 into their respective matches in round 3. Well, at the minute, it is DiaSynapsid landing all the shots. And Roses of Death yet to get going. Although, again, based on the way the tournament has gone so far for those two guys, I'd feel pretty confident. And yeah, that's going to be curtains for Yang Chungosaurus. DiaSynapsid maintaining that lead. Right then, up next for Roses of Death, we got Allosaurus. Roses of Death really struggling to impose themselves on this match thus far. It has been quite a strong performance from DiaSynapsid. Oh my goodness. This Stegosaurus is mopping up. Go on, Allosaurus, get a hit on the board. It's a tie. Well, at least he landed damage. Please don't be scissors. Two. Oh my goodness. I think this is going to be a Stegosaur sweep. Oh, hello, what we got here? We got an Earth Barrier like he needs it. And Roses of Death really wilting here big time. Oh, there's a crit. Of course they get the crit finally, but the Earth Barrier is going to nullify that crit. But at least they got a hit. And the Crystal Crush has been triggered as well. Ooh. Now things get interesting. Because you've got the Cyclone in effect and the Crystal Crusher. I think Crystal Crusher takes priority over a Cyclone. Well, we might find out now. Oh, well, we're not going to find out. Stegosaurus is going to get the crit and win. Wow, that was very rough watching if you're Roses of Death, but much, much needed if you're DiaSynapsid. It's kind of underwhelming. I was hoping for a closer matchup, but there we go. DiaSynapsid picking up their first ever win at my tournament. And as for Roses of Death, their wait for their first win goes on. And that concludes round 2, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to have a look at the table, we're going to have a look at some of the matches in round 3, and we're going to end it there. Right, that's the table, ladies and gentlemen. So it is actually Epic Brad topping it at the minute with 1,674 battle points. They've had a very good start. We have Tikshan Johnny, our highest ranking newcomer at the minute, at 1529. We have Shazzy, Shindominus, look at that mad lad up there. Maha Channel, another newcomer. Izayoi Sakuya, another newcomer. MEJP10, Storm. Ugh. The Poke, Spy, Swift, Dino Hunter, Cerno, Slitherwing, Asta, Morslet, Gladiator, Bahamut, and Maastrichtian all getting off 2-0 starts. Although Maastrichtian has a very low amount of battle points. Like, look at the gap. There's 600 points difference between Epic Brad and Maastrichtian. Now, again, battle points is probably... the only thing this is going to really affect is the seeding for all the guys that qualify. I'd like to think that we don't have any, like, guys level on points down here come the end of this league phase. But if we do, we do. We also have some guys on 4 points here. We have Rayborn, Yamazanadu, Dino Hug, SilverKNIGHTS, Ultralord, and Cryonova. And again, look at the difference here, 959 to 639. We also have some a lot of 1-on-1 guys down here. From Herbert Ludwig all the way down to Gazmaniac on 601. And we also have guys on the solitary point. Arctic Warriors getting off the mark there, 332, 369, 358. And then we have all these poor saps at the bottom yet to get any points. Although I will say, particularly Dino Smash, 431 with 2 defeats is pretty decent. And then you have poor old Static Kyoryu on 236. Got some unexpected guys down here. So round 3 for these guys, I think, is going to be very important. So let's have a look at round 3. So yeah, as I just mentioned, big match for these two. Dino Smash taking on Roses of Death. Both of these guys 0-2 at the minute. Then we have DiaSynapsid, who just got off that win against Roses of Death, taking on our host, Stranger Gamer, searching for first win at this tournament. It's been an absolute rotten start for these two. We also have... Who is Epic Brad playing? So Epic Brad going up against Lepoke. Oh, so that's going to be quite a big clash there. Both 2-0 teams. What else do we have down here? We have... Okay, let's look at these other matches. So we got... We got Spy. Oh, that's going to be a fun match. 2-0 Spy going up against Maastrichtian. That's going to be a real test for the newcomer. Septal Knight versus Team Allo. A big match for Team Allo. Iron Dan versus Gazmaniac. That's going to be a big match for Iron Dan. Herbert Ludwig taking a crack at the veteran Dino Hunter. What else we got? We got... Hang on. Dead Sex against Swift Wyvern. Will Swift Wyvern make it 3 out of 3? And Static Kyoryu at the bottom of the table taking on Crown Over. Tough match for that, for Static Kyoryu. That Shy Guy against Arctic Warriors. That could be an interesting one. I think they played against each other last year as well, so... a bit of vengeance maybe there. Who else have we got? We got... Time versus Black Beauty. Oh, that's going to be a fun one. Diddy Darius. Who's Diddy Darius playing? Oh, they got Kasane Teto. We got Power 214 against Blood Moon. Lad versus Futuristic. That's going to be fun. Will the Patagosaurus cook again? Well, that's some tasty matchups in round 3. But until then, hope you enjoyed round 2. Until next time, ta-ta!